Hello student, now we are moving for gaseous fuel. Gaseous fuel, that is, these are the fuels which are nowadays preferred over other two types of fuel, that is solid and liquid, because of so many reasons. The important gaseous fuels are natural gas, that is obtained from mines of crude oil. That is, when we have crude oil from mine, then due to evaporation of crude oil, great amount of gas is collected at the surface of crude oil, and that gas is obtained by means of drilling a hole over the surface of mine, and the gas is taken out. That gas is called as natural gas. Other examples are LPG, biogas, water gas, producer gas, CNG, etc. In our syllabus we are having only 3 to discuss, that is LPG, biogas and CNG. We are first moving for LPG. We all are well familiar with LPG, that is liquid petroleum gas. It is also called as a bottled gas or refinery gas. What is the composition of LPG? LPG is rich in propane and butane, whereas some amount of propene and ethane. It is having a good calorific value of 27,800 kilocalories per meter cube. Properties of LPG. LPG is highly inflammable. It is colorless, non-corrosive, non-polluting, odorless and toxic. You will call that, or you will say that how LPG is odorless, because when LPG leakage occurs at our home, then we have a significant smell. Remember guys, that significant smell is due to presence of mercaptant inside LPG. It is purposely added in LPG so that leakage can be identified. Later on, what are the uses? As we all are knowing that it is a good domestic fuel. Other than domestic, it is a good industrial fuel. It is also a motor fuel. It is used in aerosol industry. That is, it is a good alternate for CFC, that is chlorofluorocarbon. Remember, excessive use of chlorofluorocarbon is ozone depleting. In place of CFCs, if we prefer to use aerosol, then we can avoid ozone depletion. And in aerosol industry, LPG is required. It is also used in blow lamp. It is used for soldering, that is joining two metal pieces, welding, brazing and cutting. In exam, you may have question that what is calorific value of LPG or application or composition of LPG. Now next is biogas. Biogas, remember, natural gas is also referred as a biogas because natural gas is obtained after long period decay of vegetable matter or animal matter. Other than this, gobar gas, that is a dung gas, is also example of biogas. And if the gas is obtained from sewage or other organic waste, then also it is called as biogas. What biogas consists of? Biogas consists of methane, that is a rich component of biogas is methane, around 50 to 60%, which is only combustible. Remember guys, methane is the material in biogas which is combustible, whereas the rest of the matter is non-combustible or not contributing greatly in calorific value. Carbon dioxide is non-combustible gas, hydrogen is combustible but dangerous too, whereas nitrogen non-combustible, it consists of traces of hydrogen sulfide also. That's why it emits offensive smell. What are the properties of biogas? Biogas is safe for burning as it does not emit any smoke. it is non-polluting, whereas having considerable calorific value which is sufficient for cooking food. Biogas is having no storage problem, as generally it is done that it is produced and obtained. Like gobar gas plants are situated nearby kitchen, or they can be piped to kitchen. As they are utilized. They are very economical too. Like they are cheap in comparison with LPG. They are clean to use also, whereas convenient also. What are the uses? They are good domestic fuel. They can run engine. At villages, we will find that number of flour mill or number of small shops runs with the help of biogases or gobar gases. They are good illuminant. They provides, or after generation of gas, whatever material left behind is nothing but a good manure which is used in agriculture. That is, its waste is excellent manure. In exam, again you may have question like calorific value of gobar gas or biogas. Whatever calorific value is shown on screen is applicable for biogas, that is biogas or dung gas or gobar gas. Now we are moving for third example, that is CNG, compressed natural gas composition. It consists of around 88% of methane, then ethane, propane and some amount of butane. Traces of carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide is there. CNG is a good alternate for petrol, and in metropolitan city we observe number of CNG pumps, as they are having good calorific value of around 8,000 to 14,000 kilocalories per meter cube. What are the properties with CNG? Comparatively cheaper with gasoline. Its ignition temperature is high, hence not too much dangerous for transportation as well as for storage. It is odorless, non-corrosive, light in weight, that is at small place also or in small volume also we can store great amount of CNG. It is free from sulfur and lead, hence non-polluting. Like in case of petrol we need to add TEL, hence use of petrol creates pollution. Though on petrol pump it is written that unleaded petrol, but unleaded petrol will create knocking, hence it is necessary to mix TEL with petrol. Such problem is not there with CNG. CNG is free from sulfur and lead, and hence it is non-polluting. So what are the applications? CNG is a good alternate for petrol in IC engine. Now we have number of vehicle based on CNGs, or CNG vehicles are now popular. It is widely used even for electricity generation. Now this is the comparison table in between solid, liquid and gaseous fuel. Properties with solid, liquid and gaseous fuel are compared. Some of property I will focus on, like calorific value. As already I told you that gases have highest calorific value, whereas ignition temperature exact opposite. Solid have very high ignition temperature, whereas gases have very low ignition temperature, that is they catches fire very easily. One more important property, that is ash. In case of solid fuel, after combustion they releases considerable ash, whereas in case of liquid and gaseous fuel there is no problem of ash, or that is they are ashless. Transportation, if you will focus on, then in case of solid it is a laborious one, whereas in case of liquid it can be pipe. Gaseous quite risky but can be pipe. On smoke, solid fuel burns with smoke. If you will see that alteration of coal, then as higher is the variety of coal, less will be the smoke, but definitely there will be certain amount of smoke. In case of liquid and gaseous fuel, smoke problem is very less, or in case of gases there is no smoke. And finally, if you will see the pollution rate, after combustion of solid fuel, large amount of pollution, whereas in case of liquid and gaseous fuel, there is no issue of pollution. So that's all about fuel. We have gone through fuel, that is types of fuel, solid, liquid and gaseous fuel. Now you need to go thoroughly through these three fuels and try to solve upcoming MCQs on the same. Thank you.